It's so... You just missed, like... We just went into an area where there were so many DBD references. Shall we ring the bell? Is there anything else here to look at? I don't think so. There's a couple reviews I've seen that say it's the best thing since Until Dawn.
Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
Are you on the train back from London?
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda.
Busted.
By the way, I've got something insane to share with you guys later.
You can always come in yourself, you know.
Something really creepy, actually.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So
I kind of want her to die. I want her to go. Want her to go.
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section, too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie.
Oh, is he going to come in? He's going to be part of our little horror movie?
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But...
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He watches that place.
Oh, so his dad
we had a
is Sam.
With him today, but we're gonna sneak back
oh,
and shoot the rest.
And there's Sam. Oops.
Man.
Oops.
I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a...
We're putting together a fundraiser.
To show movies.
I do like Sam, though.
Okay. You need a ride home?
Oh, yeah. Let me just get my bag.
I'm really loving this so much.
Chris. I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before.
I like Sam.
Wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
They told me about Frank Stone. Anyone can vote. Everyone can vote, by the way. I'm going to say provocative. I want to see what his reaction is about Frank Stone. Because obviously he's the one that killed him.
I get it. They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
When you spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons.
Okay, so he's been cagey. He's been
Ready?
cagey.
Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
Oh, we're going into the mill. DBD music. You hear it? You see what I mean? See, that's not just me, that's DBD music.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me.
Wait, was that her?
They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill.
That was her?
But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
Okay. Oh, we're back, we're back. I think... Oh, we're playing as Linda? I think we should be compassionate. What are we voting for? I'm going to go with compassionate. Everyone feel free to vote. We've got one with probing. We went with probing.
How long was I out? I don't even remember falling asleep.
15, 20 minutes? Seems like
I want
it
him
was
to
a pretty
die.
intense dream.
Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh,
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Yeah, he's a bit too nerdy.
We were all playing it close to the vest before. Huh.
it's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh, right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we're all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie.
It's very suspicious.
Pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So listen, if Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad?
Is that what she's wanting?
It's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here.
So that's the girl that's grown up,
the film.
who was working
That's all
on that
I'm
film.
concerned with right now.
So Murder Mill is the film that
Providence
we're
goes a
making
long
in
way
the
towards
80s.
Successful sales.
This is
So do motives.
2024.
I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
I think dismissive. Let's all vote. I'm going dismissive. Someone went for commanding 50-50 again. 5 seconds left.
I think I'm good here.
You're lost.
Okay, we went with dismissive. All right.
So, Murder Mill? I'm guessing it's not a romantic comedy.
Years back, there was this killer,
Oh,
Frank Stone. Used to mutilate his victims at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
I do like
Frank
Linda.
Stone.
What would happen if we had
think
a
I've heard of
driven
him.
off and left her on the road? I really want to know now. What have we got here? Just a little bolt. Okay. Whenever you pick up something, it's so LA Noire. Got a book here. Oh, this was the same book from before. Yeah. I like Linda. Do I need to talk to her?
Do you really think Augustine might be up to something? Like,
Yeah.
Do you think she isn't going to follow through on her offers?
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I'm going to say dubious. I'd say don't get your hopes up. I'll go with dubious. All went with dubious.
Speaking from experience, don't get your hopes up.
Why?
Can't lie and vote with the crowd. Follow after Stan. Did you go through here? Can't remember which way you went. I kind of want to go this way.
Why don't we go look around together? Unless you want to stay here by yourself?
No one should be alone.
Okay. Oh, never thought your little Maddie Bear would end up in a place like this, huh?
That?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
What were you shouting about?
Look at this place. You should shoot one of your movies here.
What?
Because it's
I
cool.
feel like
as
something's
hell.
going to go down soon.
We might as well take a look around. Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Thanks. It's Italian. Well, the shoes are Italian. And the belt. I got a cheap from a guy.
What, is that tree
He's
from
got a
something?
guy who's got a pants guy, so I got these pants from his guy.
We're trying to
and I
think.
got them tailored just right by the other guy I know who also got me the blazer, which is like a super limited VIP club edition. Do you want to know a secret?
Sure.
From a turtleneck in a secondhand shop.
Scandalous.
Right? Don't tell me.
Oh, you can be sure of that.
From one of the DBD maps? I will just believe whatever you say. Anything around here? What about the painting? Who's that? He looks like he's sniffing like a really bad fart. You know what I mean? Like someone's just done like a monstrosity of a fart and he's just having to sniff up the remnants of said fart. There you go, that's my input. That's my input. Okay. Anything around here? Oh, Spaffy, yeah. Go back to the painting, the farting painting, yeah. And look at the bottom. What does it say? What? Oh.
Huh.
Oh.
Now that was a curious sound.
Where did that open? Was that over here? What the fuck? Oh, she's perving on us. I'll look at that in a second. Is there anything? What's that?
It's like every room in the house.
Vent
I'd say this
override.
goes a little beyond your typical security.
What do you mean?
I get the sense our host just has a lot of valuable property and likes.
Augustine
to be
has
aware
an
of
interest in
everyone's
temporal
comings and goings.
machinery. Right, let's look at here. No signal on that one. I'll just see if we can see like anyone moving on the cameras. Yes, Buffy. Anything else lurking around? I think the main painting is linked to DVD. Oh, really? How so? Go through there. Peek his name. Yarsgloom? Arch Macmillan! Macmillan! That's linked to Trapper! From, Are you hungry for half a chicken burger? I am not, because I had 5 guys, but thank you, though. Macmillan! So he's linked to Trapper. Oh my god, what if he's actually Trapper? Can you imagine if it's actually Trapper? Wow. I really want more of these games already. I want... Right, what is my... Right, I'll tell you what my dream is now. I want games like this. So, you know what? Supermassive, whatever you call it. I can't remember what you call it, actually. I get them confused with the ones who just made Star Wars. Oh, does Trapper have a different name? Maybe. But, forget about Dark Pictures Anthology. That's in the past. I want a Dead by Daylight Anthology. I want each game to be like an origin of one of the killers. Or survivors. Or both in one. Imagine that. Imagine that. That would be so good. That would be the dream. And people would fucking buy into that like mad. Okay, what's in here? Oh, is that where we came out of? Oh, it is where we came out of. Oh, we need to go up here. Has been any news on the movie lately? Dead by Daylight movie? I forgot that was a thing. Okay, let's go up the stairs. Actually, did I even know that was a thing?
Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to
Maybe.
know how both
Maybe
of you
they
got
were.
your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Bonnie.
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
Anthology series, Woody.
Yeah,
It would
just
be
like
so
her.
good.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest.
Oh! Ah!
I never met him.
Do you...
That Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
So the emo girl, that's her mum?
Wow.
Okay, so she's dead by 2024.
It's quite sad.
So her
Very
uncle
touching.
is the star of the film in the 80s bit. I feel like we should kind of just probe Stan in case we don't get another chance. But if people select comforting, I don't mind. I don't mind either one. Okay, we've got about 10 seconds left. Oh, okay, so that emo one's dead. And that's the mum of her.
And what about you, Stan? Where'd you get your piece of the film?
I mean, she already said, oh, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Maddie feels alienated. Oh, fucking get over yourself. Get a grip. I said, I'm sorry you have to go through that, I think.
Yeah.
I said, I'm sorry you have to go through that, I think. Get a grip. I said, I'm sorry you have to go through that, I think. Get a grip. I said, I'm sorry you have to go through that, I think. Get a grip. I said, I'm sorry you have to go through that, I think. Get a grip. I said, I'm sorry you have to go through that, I think. Get a grip. I said, I'm sorry you have to go through that, I think. Get a grip. I said, I'm sorry you have to go through that, I think. Get a grip. I said, I'm sorry you have to go through that, I think. Get a grip. I said, I'm sorry you have to go through that, I think. Get a grip. I said, I'm sorry you have to go through that, I think. Get a grip. I said, I'm sorry you have to go through that, I think. Get a grip. I said, I'm sorry you have to go through that, I think. Get a grip. I said, I'm sorry you have to go through that, I think. Get a grip. I said
What's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Right, Matt, don't fucking walk off. I was being nice to her. There's more at stake than your dead mum. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Feels alienated. Nah, I'm not having that. If she brings that up later on. Not having it. At all. Okay, what have we got in here? Oh, I just went past this. What's this? What?
Statue.
Hillbilly?
Missing a piece though.
A statue of Hillbilly. Wow. Any more?
Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family. That or Augustine loves cosplay.
Oh. Face of Evil.
Sensationalist
The true
trash.
story of Frank Stone. Told by the
Sam
man who
Green
stopped
took
him.
Down Frank Stone. I
Oh.
could write a better book than this.
Oh my god, so the other sheriff pretended that he was the one who killed him, when actually it was Sam. Lloyd Cushing doesn't like the title hero. Yeah, that's because he's not a hero. In fall of '63, Cushing was the local sheriff of Cedar Hills, a sleepy Oregon steel town, just a regular blue-collar Joe, doing his darndest to make life a little safer for the folks who put their trust in him. But Cedar Hills was hiding a silent menace, a merciless monster preying on the unsuspecting citizens Cushing had sworn to protect. When the bodies started piling up, the only thing left was for an everyday hero to step up. This is the true account of how Cedar Hills' first and only serial killer was brought to justice, told firsthand by the man who dared to look evil in the eye and pulled the trigger. Bullshit. Bollocks. Bollocks. Oh, I can open it? You can open it? That fateful night, I had one of my deputies over to check on things. Not my first choice. The flatfoot was from out of state and a little green for my liking, but all he had to do was hold the line and report back on anything suspicious. But when Tommy called, I knew this was it. Standing before the furnace, I thought I'd step into the fiery depths of hell itself, and there was Stone, standing on that platform like a twisted gargoyle, a tiny bundle of innocence held in his death grip. I am not afraid to admit that I was scared. I had only a moment to act before all was lost, so I drew my gun, took a deep breath, and made a silent prayer that my aim would strike too. Next page. Stone's corpse wasn't even cold before a whole bunch of out-of-towners descended on Cedar Hills, trying to grab their piece of the action. Lawyers, reporters, rubbernecks, you name it. More than a few weren't satisfied with what they found. They wanted to make a conspiracy out of it, said he must have had an accomplice to do what he did. Me, I don't buy it. Never have. That's because I know firsthand that he acted alone, saw it with my own eyes. So to all those who claim otherwise, I say this. One monster was enough for Cedar Hills. Oh, I'll show you the Hillbilly statue. Was that just 2 pages? Okay. We'll put that down. There were suspicions that Frank Stone committed his crimes with the help of an accomplice. There you go. That's Hillbilly. What else have we got? I wonder if Macmillan Estate comes more into this then. Anything here? What's in here?
Looks like it opens with a key.
Is that just showing us the trinkets we've got so far? Yeah. Can we jump out of here? Is she not talking to me now? Is she in the strop?
Augustine has a
No, I don't want to go up.
unique collection. I've never
I want to
seen
check
anything
what
like
this lift
stuff.
is.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at
Is that like a
that
lift
one.
then?
It's beautiful.
talk to Maddie. Where do they go? Okay, I'll talk to her.
Yeah? And what would you do if it was you here instead of me?
Let's talk.
No,
Let's talk it out.
You'd really get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Talking to someone special?
Don't know what's kicking off
What?
outside.
What do you mean?
Like, fun? Perhaps?
I've just felt so, like, empty since she died. Like I'm sleepwalking through a nightmare and I just can't seem to wake up.
It never gets easier when you lose someone. But it does become less suffocating.
I hope so, because sometimes I just feel like I'm going crazy. Like, she really is out there, guiding me, trying to tell me something. That's why I came here. It felt like that's what she wanted me to do. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met.
See,
Even
Linda
after
wasn't
I
really
got
an
to know
emo.
her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Nostalgic. Nostalgic. We need to be nice to her. Yep, nostalgic. That's the way.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids making a movie.
Oh, here we go.
Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Years ago.
Oh, we're going back. We're going
That
back.
night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
How cute. How sweet.
Thank you.
Hey guys,
Madison likes me again.
look.
What? I don't see anything.
Huh? There! Right there!
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
What the fuck's that? Oh. Augustine expected something like this. Flippant. Concerned. Shall we do serious for a change? Let's try that for a change. Feel free to go. Vote for any. So we've got concern and serious. That's joint. Vote for serious.
I have a feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe.
So we got... Oh, Maddie doesn't
Right,
appreciate...
so-
What?
Do you think
So,
we should find Augustine? Give her
I
a
think
heads up?
we got that choice then.
Even if you wanted to tell
Because
her,
we saw
good
that
luck
we found the
finding her.
She
cameras.
said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Oh, so it's not a lift.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
Who is that? Who's that? When is this set again? So it's set across multiple decades, it turns out. So far we've had the 60s, we've got the 80s, and we've got 2020s.
I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
So that's Linda, who we just played as, but as a kid.
Guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. You find it controlling.
Why did you need an article to tell you that?
Which is very
I
cool.
just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. You just got a lot to do.
You got to keep it down or excited. I'm going to say excited. Ten seconds. Get your votes in. I'm gonna open this window more because I'm so hot.
Hey, right on time.
Time to get cooking.
I don't think DBD does have a time frame.
What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Why snooping around?
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written?
Productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I ain't, please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team.
So he's the one who's going to get us into the
gotta wear
thing.
your team jersey.
That's the top, by the way. That's in DBD now.
This is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
I like him. He seems nice. You want the top so bad?
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I
Oh,
thought
this
he
about
got
them
it.
writing them out of the
Yeah.
history,
And Sheriff Kushik took all the credit.
like we saw in
People
that
around
book.
here knew what was up, but
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
and Dad got a little more credit too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
I'd say uneasy. Get your votes in. We've got 10 seconds.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing.
I don't like Chris that much. She gets on my
Just want any
tits.
of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location.
Oh, a 25%
Make a good movie.
of the way completing my sub goal, apparently. I think dubious, you're missing the point. Okay, get your votes in. 20 seconds, guys. Ten. Can you do this in the other games? Interesting if you can.
I think you're missing the point. It's not about the mill.
So what's the big deal?
You don't think you're like a little too excited about everything that happened there?
Yeah, that's
Honey,
right.
if it bothers you so much, you can always stay home.
Chris.
He's kind of number one on the call sheet.
What does that mean?
He's the main actor. We can't shoot without him.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding, obviously.
Maybe they gave us cosmetics based on the characters. They're gonna do it, Spuffy. They'll do it. They'll do it.
Connected to Stone where we can shoot, and I'm gonna go make this thing any way I have to.
Chris's fixation of Frank Stone worries you. Okay. So these are the news articles.
Journalists sure can't get enough of Frank Stone.
Secrets of Killer
So we're
Stone
looking for Frank Stone
comes to
references.
light.
We're looking for anything referencing specific.
As Cedar Hills
locations in
tries
the
to make
mill
sense of the
that
recent
conceal footprints.
events at Cedar Steel Mill, more disturbing details are starting to emerge about the man at the centre of the scandal. 36-year-old machinist Frank Stone, who was shot dead by police during a violent altercation last Friday. Stone, who our own Sheriff Kushik is linking with multiple unsolved disappearances over the last 3 years, has been described by those who knew him as a loner, creep, and oddball.
No, but it goes into the mindset.
Most shocking are the growing rumours that Stone was taken on by Cedar Hills Steel and its owners, the Tester family, despite a prior police record for violence.
Who worked there or got laid off.
Damn.
This was a year or two before the murders started.
Does not sound like a fun place.
It didn't come up that you subbed? Oh my god, thank you so much for subbing. Why didn't it come up?
The mill was in serious decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank,
I don't know. It's all
That's so weird.
related to him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or something.
It's not even on my activity feed.
It's just a hunch.
That is so strange. Sorry about that, Gloom. I did wonder, because I was like, why am I getting a notification that I'm 25% of the way,
I pulled some of
but
these today,
no one's subbed?
obituaries
Like,
from around the
on
time
this
of the
stream?
murders, and a little before.
Wow, good thinking.
Is there anything to do? Is it on my... Is it just like an OBS thing? On Stream Manager? Why don't even show me my activity feed? Anyway, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate you. Love you so much. Thank you. I won't even let me press it. Oh, you used your Prime? Maybe it cited Prime subs, but it shouldn't. I'll look into that. Because it shouldn't do that. I don't have that disabled for like Prime subs. I'll have a look at it. So Frank Stone committed several murders. End of an era. Cedar Steel Mill to permanently close. So closed 3 years after. No, 4 years after in 1967. The Cedar Steel Mill, once the industrial heartbeat of our town. Yeah, you got refreshed when it's prime. Ah, maybe that's why. It's permanently closed after over 40 years of almost continuous operation. Founded by Howard Kinsey Tester In 1921, the mill in its wartime heyday produced high-quality steel that was distributed across the nation. Mr. Tester's legacy was honoured by his daughter Morgan in a statement given on Wednesday morning. Morgan Tester's statement suggested that the family's decision to close the mill permanently had been taken out of respect for the memories of those murdered on its premises by former employee Stone. Not everyone is convinced by this justification, however. The emotes.
I wonder if Linda's okay with all this Frank Stone stuff.
I've got here, okay. Tom Holt interview. Don't know who Tom Holt is. Oh, do you see that? I'm added? And it did the DBD noise. Anything on the board? That's the script. Maybe if I turn up a bit. Try that maybe. If the game's now too loud, let me know and I'll turn it back down. I only turned up slightly though. Oh, this is showing us what we've got. Oh, you heard it? What's this interview?
Yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell. Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night. Before or since. I don't reckon I ever will again.
By the way, this game shows how massive the appetite for anything Dead by Daylight related is. There's currently 183k viewers on this game.
Sam Green, he knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every...
Oh, this is the guy with the dog from the start of the game.
And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world.
Oh, he's the guy from the start.
Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
I hope we find him again.
Thanks to Mr. Holt.
Almost of all the people you follow playing it. Wow.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when
Oh,
Mr.
so he
Holt
did
passed.
die. Oracle of the Omniverse. What we've got here. It was through my own practices that I learned from my journeys through the American interior that I successfully elevated my consciousness to the point I was able to visualize another Cedar Hills, one beyond the veil of our reality. This little town seemed so very much like my own, yet so fascinatingly different in countless little ways. To give one example, the Calhoun family still owned the drugstore, but the manager behind the counter was none other than young George, the son who died so tragically some years ago. Here he was in healthy middle age, a season of life that he had never reached. His bedtime stories when, can you imagine? Oh my god, you're getting the shit I miss.
Far out.
I drew two conclusions from my meditative voyage. One, that every journey through life offers almost incalculable variation. And while we may each have only finite possibilities on our own journeys, there may be other journeys taken by mirror versions of ourselves that visit all destinations. Two, the different planes of reality are not so much separate rivers running in parallel as they are interconnected tributaries flowing to a single vast ocean of experience and possibility. Explore the idea further, we must consider... Oh, there's more. Wait, maybe there's not more. I'm going to miss so much for real. See, I'm taking my time. I'm going through every nook and cranny. But there are multiple versions of people and objects across different realities. Maybe that would make sense and link to the entity. Okay, nothing through that. I think we should talk... Yeah, let's talk to Linda now.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
I'd say concerned. Loki can go back and get the things she missed. Oh yeah, that cutting room floor thing, isn't it? I'm gonna click concerned. Get your votes in, guys. 15 seconds. So they've really built a building in front of me, so I can't see London Eye anymore, and it's really disappointing. Anyway, there we go.
Her whole obsession with Frank Stone and the murders just feels a little intense. Maybe it's because she's not from Cedar Hills, but, you know, those victims could have been any of us. Or our families.
But they weren't.
So you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time ago. And Chris is excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film. Like this one.
I like,
Take a look.
Is it a Higher?
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah.
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
We'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect.
Oh.
And I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
That's where Frank Stone died. I'd say encouraging at this point. I don't want to be a party pooper. Put your votes in. 15 seconds. 10.
It's pretty rad. I hope we have time to shoot it.
Thanks. Me too.
Oh, yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Work of Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to
Machine
shoot there.
shop.
That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Go to the new Chucky
Okay,
cosmetic.
people,
I
company
saw
move.
that earlier.
Head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing.
I'm kind of tempted. It looks really good.
Let's make a movie.
But then I've got all the bloody clothing for Chucky, so I don't really know like how often I'm going to play as Chucky. Like I'm only doing it for like certain challenges.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on?
So that's the mum that's dead then.
Interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the mill.
Ooh.
There it is.
Hey
See the creek down
V.
there? We follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
Hey hey
I
hey.
don't see it.
That's why it's secret.
Fucking download it right now because you're gonna love it so much. Like
We don't
even the
have to.
music. Oh my
Yes,
god.
We do.
Ready? Oh, careful.
Yeah,
First
that's what I
destination.
mean. The DVD music at the back. Ah! It's so good. It's so good.
All right. This way.
It's. I was saying earlier. Dark Pictures Anthology. You all. My death. Play it on stream. Well, you can select your choices, so you can actually select what I do. By the way, in all my conversations, you get options, and you can pick which choice I make. But what I'm gonna say, I'm telling you now, Dark Pictures Anthology, it has to go. That needs to be history. Deaded. Gone. What they need to do... Do it, V. What they have to do... They have to do, like, every fucking year, whatever, an anthology series. No, it should be, like, DBD anthology. That's what it should be. And then every year, it's, like, fucking... It's all set in a DBD universe. And it's, like, the origin story of, like... one of the killers or like one of the maps, the survivors, mix it all together. I'm saying that's got to happen. That's got to happen. Have we got any? Can we do Plunderer's Instinct? No, not yet. Okay, cool. Let's go through. You love Dark Pictures? I've still not played one. I played a little bit of Man and Medan, like a tiny bit.
I can't believe we're gonna see the place where
You're gonna have to message me and tell me all about the show and everything.
Freaking wild.
Also, when you next in Covent Garden, you should go to Forbidden Planet. You'd have a field day there.
2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard.
They're both medium.
You'll hear the music.
Then give us
One day
medium
green.
one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there.
Was that
And
the
it's
one
like
with
a straight
Ashley
shot
Tisdale
right
in it?
But it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium two.
Medium 2 is we
Time will
cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also going to take a bit longer.
You rode by it, but had to go home. Oh no.
Medium?
The D&D stuff that's in there.
So,
I think.
which way?
Should we climb or cross? Right, get your votes in, guys. I'm going to say climb. Whichever one gets the most votes, or if it's split 50-50, it'll pick a random one. Get your votes in. We've got 15 seconds. Should be on the top of the chat. 8 seconds. 5. It should be on the chat. Okay, we've got 2 votes in. Okay, we're climbing. We're climbing.
Let's
It
keep
should
this
be
as
like a
simple as
poll on the
possible
chat.
and not waste any time.
Okay, we just have to be careful about my dad.
We will.
Hop on over.
You like panic voting. Excellent. Oh, he's wearing the t-shirt that you can get for the Survivors Now DVD. Right, there should be a trinket. There we go.
I used to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing. Growing
When you
up,
get around there.
nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I remember he
Get
didn't want to
squeezed
be
through.
interviewed for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary. What a cool title, though.
Also, what I will say, the opening is that we did obviously on the stream.
What was the title?
So LA
The Man
Noir.
Who Drew Blood from a Stone.
Damn.
3 hours of your downloads.
It
Oh
could've been
no.
the title for the other movie.
Oh, you went the other way?
Other movie?
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
What link have we got now here? Ring?
Maybe we
Mother
should
daughter
stick to
ring.
finishing one
She
movie
says
at
she
a
found the
time.
root of evil, the
Oh,
source of the rock corroding the town. 6 out of 12. I miss LA Noir so much, it's the best. I think Spaffy's an LA Noir fan as well. One of the best games ever. So good. So good. I wish they made like a sequel, like in like fucking like. Can you imagine like a sequel like New York City? Oh, it's so good. Okay, off we go. Under here.
It's my dad.
What's over there? Oh!
Everybody, hide.
Not Sam! Hide from Sam, hide from Sam, hide from Sam. Oh, Sam. When we started playing it together, I was too scared to make the wrong choice. But now you know one princess, so it's okay. I've got like the original guide and somewhere around here.
He won't come back this way again. Let's go.
Okay. Oh fuck. I thought she was gonna fall then. Someone's gonna fall. Or not. We're all good.
This place is awesome. I wonder what we'll find inside.
Just keep moving, just keep moving. So I want her to die, I think, out of all of them so far. Chris, out of all of them, I'd kill her off. She's just a bit annoying. She gets on my tits about. Similar to Until Dawn when you can get people killed, yes. I believe so. Same people who made Until Dawn as well. Is she? That's yes.
Are you absolutely sure this is safe? We're not gonna fall
This is
into
the
some
first
kind
game
of
I've actually played by that
relationship
studio, I
with
think.
whirling fan blades?
I can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
Flashlight save, guys.
Thanks.
We'll get a flashlight save.
Yeah.
What you got in there?
Ah, well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit, bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware, and utensils.
I thought he was going to say toolkit. Can you imagine? The toolbox.
Right?
Always.
Bimbo Spaffy. I just really... Was that why V put I hate you? That was the panic message.